The PearlNet News is a public forum for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions do not necessarily represent those of the Los Angeles Unified School District.
Welcome to the November edition of PearlNet News. I'm Caroline.
And I'm Adalia. For your first story today, Daniel Pearl's Magnet High World Music Day had turned out even better than expected. Student-oriented performances ran the World Music Day, which brought applause from everyone. Mr. and Mrs. Pearl spoke words of appreciation, bringing tears to some. From bands to yo-yoing, the students enjoyed everything the show had to offer. Our neighboring school, Valley Alternative, even took a special interest in senior Cedric's yo-yoing. Through the hard work and determination, we showed that our Daniel Pearl students are capable of much more regardless of our size.
And in other news, a teacher has filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Los Angeles Unified School District. Rafe Esketh, who taught English to many low-income students and gained international recognition for his teaching methods, claims to be a victim of an intricate scheme to get senior teachers out of the schools to save money. According to the school district, he was investigated for inappropriate conduct, but teachers and students say he was simply reading Mark Twain. Investigators surprised students at their homes looking for negative statements about him, according to the lawsuit, some claiming investigators harassed and intimidated them during these investigations. The lawsuit says systematic witch hunts are conducted against teachers it wants to force out. The lawsuit aims to represent other teachers who Esketh says were put in similar situations.
And in exciting news, advanced journalism students returned victorious with awards. Here's the list.
Winners are journalism students Eileen Kangaberry for honorable mention in editorial writing and newspaper new media editor Yusuf Fatehpour for honorable mention in review writing.
I'm Chris, bringing you a movie review. The new movie, Crimson Peak, directed by Guillermo del Toro, is about seeing ghosts and the warning that they bring, with Tom Hiddleston playing Sir Thomas Sharpe. In my opinion, the acting was far-fetched and seemed surreal. You can practically predict what scene was going to happen next. It's the type of movie where acting was not taken seriously. The effort that actors would put in other good movies was not shown in the film. The story, though, was somewhat captivating because it was a violent tragedy with a smidge of love. Sadly, however, the story itself couldn't overcome the horrid acting that was Edith Cushing, played by Mia Wasikowska. This has been Chris, bringing you your entertainment.
Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer with this month's music news. Adele's new song, Hello, is the second fastest video to reach over 1 million views in just 1 week. Hello exceeded 27 million views in one day, which is more than Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, which received only 20 million. Here's a clip of the song.
So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry.
In other news, The Neighborhood's new album, titled Wiped Out, incorporates a mix of R&B with their main alternative rock style. Their tracks vary from upbeat dance vibes to hazy down-tempo tunes with a beach bum attitude. I strongly recommend hearing Greetings from California, Cry Baby, and the song titled after their album, Wiped Out. Here are this month's first 5 hits on Billboard's Top 100. Hello by Adele, Sorry by Justin Bieber, Hotline Bling by Drake, The Hills by The Weeknd, What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber. Last but not least, we conducted an interview with Daniel Pearl's new music teacher, Mr. Hambright, regarding the music he composes. Music teacher Wes Hambright began composing with mainly riffs, lyrics, and even parodies of other songs during his late teens. His inspiration comes from life, since anything can spark a melody, rhythm, or even a line of poetry. When working on a film, the picture is his ultimate inspiration. Similarly, when he composes for contemporary ballet, the inspiration comes from the dance during the rehearsals as well as the choreographer. Hambright studied music at UCLA, the Los Angeles Valley Colleges, and the California Institute for the Arts, where he earned his degree. He also studied privately with film composer Christopher Young. Hambright composes music at the Doghouse, the studio that he built in his backyard in Lake Balboa. Due to his involvement with the music industry, Hambright encountered a few famous artists such as Sheryl Crow and members of Kiss. And this has been Jennifer with your PNN Music, and on to Caesar with gaming.
Thank you, Jennifer, and this is Caesar. This month in gaming, we will be covering 3 games. First up is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It was released November 6th. This next installment of the Call of Duty series is a first-person shooter which takes place 40 years after the events of Black Ops 2. The story will focus around an elite team with super soldier capabilities. Next up is Fallout 4, which was released on November 10th. The game is a first-person shooter RPG which takes place 200 years after a nuclear apocalypse. Finally, we have Star Wars Battlefront. The game has no single-player story mode, instead focusing primarily on the multiplayer experience. It is a first and third-person shooter where you face off against other players as either the Empire or the Rebel Alliance. This has been Caesar, bringing you the November edition of gaming, and thank you for watching the Pro Net News.